Saxon Course 2, Lesson 52 is Order of Operations. So with operations, we have to do them in a certain order. The way to remember that is to remember the sentence, "Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally." Please stands for parentheses. Excuse stands for exponents and roots. My dear is multiplication and division, which you do left to right at the same time. And then Aunt Sally is addition and subtraction from left to right at the same time. So if I have 2 plus 4 times 3 minus 4 divided by 2, I'm going to go down this list to see what I start with. So there are no parentheses, and there aren't any exponents. So I have multiply and divide. So I'm going to look, and the thing that comes first is multiply. So I'm going to be multiplying first. And I find it helpful to rewrite the sentence each time I do one of these steps. So I'm going to multiply 4 times 3, and I'm going to divide 4 divided by 2. Everything else I don't use drops down. So I end up with 2 plus 4 times 3 is 12. Minus 4 divided by 2 is 2. The next step is addition and subtraction. So I'm going to go left to right and add and subtract. So I have 2 plus 12 is 14 minus 2 is equal to 12. So my answer is 12. Okay, with this one, you're going to be doing, a division bar is a symbol of inclusion, kind of like parentheses. So you're going to do what's on top first before you divide it by the 2. So 3 squared plus 3 times 5 divided by 2. So if we remember the please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Okay, I'm going to do parentheses, which is going to be the top. Which is going to be the top here. And within the top, I'm going to do exponents first. So my exponent is 3 squared. So I end up with 9 plus 3 times 5 divided by 2. So that takes care of my exponent. The next step is multiply and divide, left to right. So I'm going to do 3 times 5 first. So it's going to be 9 plus 3 times 5 is 15 divided by 2. Okay, now I'm going to do 9 plus 15, which is 24. And then I'm going to divide that by 2. 24 divided by 2 is equal to 12. So my answer is 12. Now this is evaluate A plus AB, if A equals 3 and B equals 4. So I'm going to first start by writing parentheses in the place for each variable. It helps avoid errors in the future. So I end up with, A plus AB. So I'm going to put parentheses here, plus, and then parentheses for each of these variables. Okay. Now I'm going to fill in the 3 for the A and the B with the 4. So every time I have an A, I'm going to put a 3 in. And then my B is going to be a 4. So I end up with 3 plus 3 times 4. Now remember, we do multiplying first, so I'm going to end up with 3 plus 3 times 4 is 12. And then I'm going to add 3 plus 12, which is equal to 15. Okay. On this one, xy minus x divided by 2. If x equals 9 and y equals 2/3. Again, put in parentheses for the variables. So xy minus parentheses over 2. And I'm going to fill in the numbers. So x is 9. So anytime I see an x, I'm going to put a 9 in. So 9 and 9. And then y is 2/3. So I'm going to put 2/3 in for y. So I have 9 times 2/3 minus 9 divided by 2. So I'm going to do multiplication first, multiplication and division first. So 9 times 2/3 is equal to 18/3, which is equal to 6. So it's going to be 6 minus 9 divided by 2 is 4 1/2. So I'm going to subtract 6 minus 4 1/2, which is equal to 1 1/2. Okay, and that's it for this lesson.